I was thinking about that. I've actually had to schedule in days this year that are the doing days, like the big project days. I'm like, you can just spend the entire day ticking off these tiny, minuscule little activities, and you get to the end of the day and you've been so busy and you're so exhausted, and you've done nothing to grow the business. Like you've just kept the lights on. And it can be really like if you're a go-getter, if you're oh my gosh, I'm building an empire, I've got amazing plans and visions for this year. It can be super demoralizing getting to the end of the day and going, what did I even do?
Yep. I made no progress in growing the business today. And quite
Yeah.
often no one schedules that time in either. So
Yeah.
that's the idea of what we do. We come in and we take all of that off your plate so that you have your time back to do that.
Mm. I know. And it's so important. Is someone was saying to me they do it once a month. And I was like, wow. So that means 12 times a year you are focused on your business. And I was like, I thought I was bad because I've blocked out my Fridays. So I'm
Yep.
like, I thought I was bad doing it once a week. But it's like you're doing it once a month. Like that is outrageous. So I love the idea of you coming in and actually giving the business owner that space and that freedom to actually elevate, ooh, which is my word for the year, and grow the business. I think this is so exciting.
Oh, it's an amazing opportunity, and the things that we've seen happen in businesses once they've brought us on board. And quite often the owner gets really scared when they bring us on board.
Mm.
They don't want to let go of everything, right? It's their baby and they don't want to let go.
Yes,
And
we're all control freaks.
yeah,
Yes.
that's right. That's why we go into business, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to listen to anybody else. So we go into business. But the problem with that is that they think that they need a full timer and that they don't have access to that experience.
Mm.
So we come in as a fractional role. So it could be 10 hours, 15 hours a week, 20 if you need it. We'll stay with you until you are ready to hire full time, and we will help you hire that person full time because to
Wow.
us, that's what success looks like.
That is so awesome. I love this new fractional thing that's going on. There's fractional everything now, like ops people, finance people, marketing people. It's just so empowering for women in business who you're so right. I think in the olden days when I was starting a business, you had to hire full time, or you thought you had to hire full time because the other option was like Upwork, kind of freelancer vibe. So you really did. And then it was so scary signing somebody's contract for all of that money and going, do I have enough work? Are they the right person? Like all of these fears going through your mind. I absolutely love that we live in this world now where it's like, what do you need? What's the project? What's the problem? This is the hourly commitment done.
Yep. It's so much easier. And,
Mm,
you know, some people don't even want to use employees, right?
yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Say that. But the contractor model is just as effective, right?
Oh, so good. Yeah.
Something else, a lot of the contractors are even more invested because they're
Yeah.
running their own business and your success, bridges their success. So
Yes.
without you, they can't be successful either. So it's kind of like you go in as a little bit of a partner to make.
I I think it's going to be like the big thing. We moved into this kind of gig economy where there are so many people starting freelance jobs, contractor jobs, their own businesses in whatever area. Um, it's now empowering us to hire people into our team on a sort of short term or part time basis. I feel like that's the way the world is moving. Like, it's us old people that complain about like young employees and how not committed, and how my biggest gripe was had how I had to teach them that they had to turn up at 9 a.m. I was like, are you kidding me? But anyway, so I feel like, all the gripes we had, we can solve under this new gig economy kind of fractional world that we live in. And I think it's so empowering for women in business who want to scale and just need that bridge. They're not quite ready for a full timer. They just need that bridge and a little bit of support to kind of boost them to the next level.
Absolutely. And when you're looking at a role that only takes 10 hours a week, that's really hard to employ,
Yeah.
right? Because most people as an employee want minimum 15 to 21 hours.
Mm.
So it's very, very hard. And if you've ever recruited, because I've recruited in my previous roles for part-time roles, and it's so hard. The amount of applications that you get for part-time roles is insane. Like you get
Yeah.
300 to 500 applications you'd have to sift through, which is just daunting on its own, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah. How do you find that needle in a haystack?
That's right. And
Wow.
no, I'm not a recruiter, but I've done enough of it now that most of the time that filtering out at the beginning is all gut feel.
Mm. Gut feel, or could they follow instructions? That's my biggest thing. I
Yes.
always do a little apply like this or answer this question. Like, if you cannot follow basic instructions, then
Yep.
you're out. You
If I ask,
self-selected
yep.
out.
If I ask for a cover letter and I don't get one,
Yeah,
not a good
exactly.
look.
Exactly. Or if I get the copy and paste chat GPT and you've forgotten to update my name and my company name, then you're out.